is
Chautauqua.
Chautauqua?
Not really. Okay, my name is Mary.
Mary, and I have permission to videotape you and put you on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Now, you have a romantic story.
I have a very romantic story. Okay, so as you well know, or maybe you don't know, Kansas City is unique in that it is divided by a river. And on one side of the river is Kansas, one side of the river is Missouri. And what's most unique about that is that Kansas, back in the Civil War days, was a free state, whereas Missouri was a slave state. So that explains the rivalry between the two states. Okay, so one of the oldest, actually the oldest establishment in Kansas City is called Kelly's Bar and Grill. It's in Westport. And Kelly's Bar and Grill, back in the Civil War days, was actually known for an underground passage for slaves from Missouri to Kansas. At any rate,
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know. That's interesting.
I did not know that. If you drive past Kelly's to this day, if you look up at the top portion of the bar, you will see a mannequin dressed in a Confederate soldier uniform up in the window at the top of the bar. Just FYI, try it, see it. You'll see it. It's there. Okay, so I met my husband at Kelly's Bar and Grill, and the first time I met him, I thought he was a playa. I had just moved here from Nebraska. I'm like, playa, I'm not interested. And so I didn't give him the time of day. And then 3 months later, I had not been to Kelly's since the last time I had met my husband. He wasn't my husband then. And I saw him again. Hadn't been back there since. And I decided to give him a chance. And then we started dating. And then he proposed to me in Virginia Beach. He wrote in the sand, "Will you marry me?" And we've lived happily ever after for the last.
And what is your husband's?
years.
What is your husband's name?
Chris.
Chris.
Yes.
You want to say anything to Chris?
What's that?
Do you want to say anything to Chris?
Chris, you know what? You're a pain in the ass. You truly are, but I love you. How's that?
That's first.
I love the video Love Taxi, and I love the video Love Taxi Driver. He's the best.
Wait, what is all your names?
I'm Lynn.
He's got the recording thing.
Lynn, and what's your name, ma'am?
Suzy.
Suzy.
Yes.
And then Tim?
The Godfather.
The Godfather.
Charlie.
Charlie,
whatever. Charlie.
I have permission to videotape you and put you on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's hear.
This is against my better judgment.
But
I say no, but they say yes.
But let's hear your love stories.
Okay, here's my love story.
Wow.
Here's my love story.
Okay.
My husband, would Suzy and I have to make out now?
No. We want a love story.
Okay. Here's my love story. So my husband of 26 years always does something special for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
For me and my 3 daughters.
The cool guy.
Our 3 daughters.
You remember the most?
The one thing I remember the most is one morning I woke up and I stepped out of bed and there were hearts, paper hearts, leading a trail out from my side of the bed, out of the bedroom, to the top of the stairs, where he had done a ribbon across the stairway, and he had envelopes for each of the kids.
Cool
so I went and
so
woke up.
Cool.
I went and woke up all 3 of our girls, and they all opened up.
So cool.
They all opened up their envelopes, and I opened mine, and there was instructions to follow your certain set of Valentine trail. And so the trail took us down to the main floor, and we were all picking up our little Valentines as we went. And on the back, he had written little notes like, don't pick up anybody else's, just pick up yours. There'll be a special surprise and everything. And so we followed it all over the main floor, and it went down into the basement. And then it went off in, I know, he's awesome. So we went down into the basement. It followed all the way down into the basement, and then it separated. And everybody, like the girls, all got big helium balloons with stuffed animals and something. And mine was a huge bouquet of flowers and a plane ticket to go for my best friend's 50th birthday party in Memphis, which he said I couldn't, or 40th, sorry, 40th. He said we couldn't afford it for me to go and everything, and then he had surprised me with a plane ticket to go see my best friend for her 40th birthday.
Goodness. What's his name?
Mike.
Mike, do you want to say something to Mike right now?
Mike, I love you!
Cool guy!
Cool guy!
Cool guy!
Now, do you have a love story?
Do you have a love story, Suzy and Tim?
I don't know.
He buys you wonderful lingerie and rips your... He got her a Fuel t-shirt.
About her
a Fuel t-shirt that was like, you know, slightly boobish, lacious.
Yeah.
And one night she was wearing it, and he ripped it off of her. After like 25 years of marriage, he's still ripping her clothes off.
Well,
I think that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic.
That is hot.
But
funny thing is, our husbands got us the same rings because we've been married the same amount of time. They got us the exact same size rings for our 20th.
I know.
And it was weird, and they didn't talk to each other, and they didn't know it. My husband froze mine in an ice cube and put it in my drink.
Yeah, the size was big.
Okay. All right, Tim, I'm going to put you on the spot. What is something she said for you that you won't forget?
The biggest thing she does with me is just puts up with me.
And that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that is. Honey, that is a lot.
Yeah, you don't even know how much that is.
Well, all right, if you guys aren't going to tell a story, can you say something to each other for the camera?
Oh, do it, guys. Tim, get your hand off my ass and talk to your wife.
Lenny, I love you.
Okay, if you guys do one.
We love the video Love Taxi! Yeah!
Thanks.
Woo!